Andre.
What do you want, Chris?
We texted Markus Burke, are you? Your buddy Markus Burke. Your buddy who screwed me out of the championship. I want to fight Markus Burke, and I want it as soon as... You know what? I want it tonight.
He's retired, man. He's not wrestling anymore. What do you want from me? I can't force him back into the ring. He's retired.
You can't force him. He's retired. Okay, I'll tell you what. You tell your best buddy Markus to watch. Because tonight, I'm going to send him a clear message that even he'll understand.
I got enough stuff to worry about. Welcome back to North Pro Wrestling. My name is Old School Andre Mayette, and I'm joined as always by the indistinguishable Chris Corey.
The one, the only. We're about to be joined by Alex Silva.
Well, starting to right to the. I'm not mean or indistinguishable. I can tell you apart from many in that person. Although you know, you are rather bald. So you got to grow a beard so you can stand out a little more like myself. You know, you gotta get in there. You gotta accentuate that with some facial hair.
Hair doesn't grow on steel, Andre.
Oh,
and I have no problem standing out in a crowd, if you know what I mean.
That's true. You do make yourself known. No, we're getting right into the action here. We have Moondog Dylan Davis trying to prove a point after losing in the standing tournament for the North Pro Heavyweight Championship against Dazzling Dick Durning there not too long ago. He's in the ring to prove that he is still a fierce competitor and still has a place here in North Pro. And as he mentioned to me earlier, he's trying to prove a point. He's still proving that he's gunning for Markus Burke. And, you know, I believe him. A guy with a grudge, a guy with a point to prove, like Moondog, he's not going to give up lightly. And I want to say he's like a dog with a bone, but he is. He's not giving that up.
Which, in fact, he is. You are correct.
He's a dog with a bone, that's for sure. And he is in action against a very impressive Alex Silva here.
Ooh, nice.
Bringing him down. It looks like he's playing him on his head a little bit there. It's a rough shot.
Hyperextend that elbow. That'll end your day pretty quick.
Well, you know, I still think Moondog has his problems with Markus Burke. Burke is a close friend of mine, also a colleague and a friend, as I said. And, you know, I don't want to see any harm come to my friend, but Moondog does have a pretty big gripe with the owner of North Pro Wrestling, and I hope that he finds a way to bury that bone and put this behind him and move on, because he is an impressive competitor, as you can see with moves like that. And he should let that stay in his own right. But it looks like until he buries Markus Burke, he's not going to be happy.
Certainly, he's got Burke on the radar. He wants Burke's blood on that World Heavyweight title. Lots of ways to get that title, not necessarily through the tournament here. Oh, as Silva.
Impressive outing from Silva. I believe this is his debut here in North Pro Wrestling, and he is showing everything that he has right here, right for these people in the audience, right for the crowd at home. He's putting it all on the table, and the crowd certainly appreciates it.
Making a good first impression here.
Impressive debut, to say the least.
My first time seeing Silva, absolutely, yeah.
Mine as well, and the crowd certainly appreciates the hard-hitting action that you only get with North Pro Wrestling. Oh,
Silva, crack a couple ribs.
Silva taking exception to some of the comments Moondog has made, maybe in social media about his opponent, but also in all around the locker room about his superiority here. And Moondog is certainly taking exception to those points as well. These two men ready to prove who's the harder hitter, and we're about to find out.
Ooh. Wow. Some stiff elbows.
That's right.
Silva appears to be more of a striker. Davis may have to keep it to the wrestling. Oh! Knees to the gut.
Dave's ready to take it home here.
Oh, nice.
Falcon Arrow. That's a nice maneuver. Still a lot of gas in the tank for Silva, though. You know, Moondog is bringing everything. He's got more to prove now. He could not overcome Dick Durning and continue on to the tournament for the North Pro Championship, but now he's got to prove that he still has what it takes to get to the top of the mountain and keep himself in the title picture, and he's going to do so at the expense of Alex Silva's debut.
There's a return kick to the short ribs there by Davis.
Right, Davis himself putting a little bit of stank on it, to say the least.
Like I said, I think Silva is more of a striker. I'd want to make full advantage of my wrestling ability here if I was Davis.
Well, these two men, it seems like they're trying to prove a point to each other in this match as to who's the stronger striker, who hits harder, who hits faster, and using that to get the victory.
Oh! Besides just a toss.
Silva perhaps waiting for an opening instead deciding to make one himself. Oh my God. Launching himself like a cannonball off the top rope, taking Moondog down to the floor. What a shot, my God.
Springboard out to the floor. Oh! Tight quarters at ringside. Oh, and Silva up again. Oh!
Moondog has used that in the past to get an edge on his opponent. Certainly ready to use it again. He's probably studied, like Moondog is a vicious competitor, but he also studies tapes, and I'm sure he's familiar with some of the moves of Alex Silva, watching, studying, learning finding openings he can use to his advantage in these matches, and he's certainly using it right now against Silva. My God, he's cutting it out from under him.
He probably wishes he could have hit the rope when Silva dove on him out on the floor.
Maybe so, but he's making up for it now.
Shoots him into the ropes. Oh, back elbow. That's where he's got to keep Silva on the mat. Stay on him.
Well, Moondog also has a point to prove to the audience here at North Pro that he doesn't need them. And even in so doing that, just leave some openings that you should close up when it comes to a competitor like Silva. He's a hard hitter. He's a fast striker. If you don't pay attention, he's going to get you. Oh, planting him.
Just dropped Davis face first there into the mat.
Davis managing to get back together to shoot shots, get his head back together rather, to get some shots here at Silva.
Oh, something different from Davis there. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
that's an elbow to the back of the ear.
Devastating elbow.
Oh, on the lower back.
Wow. Moondog still pulling it out. Like I said, nothing is stronger than a man with a point to prove. And he's still got a lot to prove here in this matchup in this ring in North Pro. Moondog Dylan Davis. Ooh, chop to the throat right there. Like I said, he's going to use everything to his advantage, including underhanded hits to the throat.
That's from the streets of Newfoundland there.
That's right. Hey, and you ever been to Newfoundland street fight?
It wasn't in the street, but we were throwing bombs.
Don't know if he got him all with that shot, but he certainly got a good chunk of the ear there. Setting him up for something. Some maneuver off the top.
Oh, drop kick. Launching Davis across. Or is he too close to the rope?
No, well,
he got out.
He didn't need it. Powering out. Still a lot of fire in the furnace for Moondog Dylan Davis. Not quite out of this competition yet. Regardless of the outcome of this match, an impressive debut for Silva. Showing his hard-hitting style and how effective that can be in this ring.
Very impressive, especially with his strikes.
Oh, but maybe not enough. Oh.
Oh, wiggles out. Rolled him up. Davis, oh, wow. Telegraphed that. Oh! Davis can't withstand much more of that. Silva's got him on the ropes here.
That's right. Speaking of taking advantage, Silva's certainly taking any opening to his advantage as well.
Ooh.
Big shots here, right to the side of the head.
Oh, he's just laying it in on Davis here. Oh!
Davis a drop kick of his own.
Able to get Silva off him.
Is it enough for him to land that Tiger driver and take it home? Oh, it is. Oh, Silva managing to kick out the last minute.
Legs not quite long enough to cover the arms to keep the shoulders down there.
Moondog had enough. He's going for something. He's going into the ring. Is he going for that bone? Is he going for a chair? Is he going for some other weapon? Oh, as we saw earlier, Dick Durning trying to put an end to Moondog Dylan Davis's in-ring career with North Pro for Markus Burke. Looks like Davis is answering that with a door of his own.
Not sure what the fascination with doors is.
Doors in general? Or you mean in relation to North Pro Wrestling?
Just in terms of wrestlers, I guess. Oh, nice takedown by Silva there.
Oh, Silver locking him in.
Oh!
Nice. Oh! Devastating stomp there to...
He got stomped.
Yeah, just driving him right into the ring. Moondog still pulling out. These two. Oh my God! How much more punishment can these take? Knees to the head after elbows to the head after chops to the throat. My God, these two men are putting each other through hell.
Ooh! Wow!
Interesting style Silva has. You notice he bounced off the middle rope. It was the lower center of gravity.
Momentum. Yeah.
Added momentum. He's certainly using it to his advantage.
Oh, Davis! I thought he had the 3 count. Davis grabbed the bottom rope.
That's right, managing to get use that to his advantage, and keep himself in this matchup.
Davis is taking the awful lot of punishment here.
That's right.
Oh, another side elbow. He's beating him pillar to post here. Oh! Oh! Tried that running high knee.
Oh, there we go. Davis put it in there. He used it, waited for his opportune moment to strike, and did so, putting Silva right through that door. And there you have it. Moondog Dylan Davis still has a lot to say. He may not be in the title picture for now, but he certainly deserves to be in it in the future.
And there you have it, another big win by Dylan Davis. His career path has been on a trajectory here since he sort of became a little more career focused. What are your thoughts here on Dylan Davis?
Well, an impressive victory for the Moondog, I must say, and that might get him one step closer towards that title and the attention of Markus Burke, which seems to be what he cares most about, which I'm interested to see how that is going to play out. The Moondog himself has become a much more sinister, meticulous, calculating individual, and who knows what's next in store for him and his little altercation here with Mr. Burke.
Well, like you said, I'm sure he's looking to get his hands on Mr. Burke apparently, but you know, Dylan Davis has sort of gone from the fun-loving Newfoundlander, come out to dance a jig, much more career focused. He's looking to kick your head in, and that's what he's looking to get his hands on Markus Burke here for. But like I said, we've got some more hard-hitting action coming up. The one and only Highlander Robbie McAllister.
He's Robbie.
He's Robbie.
He's Robbie.
He's Robbie, my God. And he's coming up, and he's got Charlie Huble in this next upcoming match. And like I said, this is going to be one that can really, you know, possibly open some eyes here for Charlie Huble.
Well, Hubley already opened quite a few eyes, including Mike's Marsden when Marsden toppled legit, and then Hubley got in the ring and beat him down, humiliating him in front of the North Pro audience by putting that collar on him and taking a bunch of selfies with his team. I know Marsden himself probably doesn't feel too kindly about that. I know the audience saw him embarrassed, and Marsden's going to have an answer, so Hubley's got to look out for that. But right now, he's got to put his attention on former WWE superstar Robbie McAllister. Huble's ready for a fight. You know, Mike Marston did make a challenge to Hubley for a dog collar match. We haven't heard Hubley's response yet. But Hubley has other things on his mind right now, and that is a former WWE alumni, Robbie McAllister, the Highlander. He's Robbie.
He's Robbie.
He's Robbie, he says. But he has a lot to compete with this evening against Legit in the corner of Charlie Huble, the greatest of all time.
Self-proclaimed, but pretty much almost a 1-on-3 handicap match here for Robbie.
Hubley put the ref between him and Robbie, trying to get a few little licks in before the match begins.
Interesting to see how this one here plays out.
Well, you know, Hubley is no stranger to doing anything and everything he can, including using Legit to get an edge on his opponent. Including use those ring ropes to put space between him and when you're wrestling a guy with the pedigree of Highlander Robbie McAllister, you need to use everything to your advantage, and you can be sure that Charlie Huble will be doing just that.
Oh, there's a roll up. Wow, Robbie looking to end it early.
Hubley putting the brakes pretty quickly on that, not wanting to get a fistful of, or a mouthful of fist by Rob McAllister there. Hubley certainly taking his time before engaging the Highlander.
Headlock takeover. Oh, Hubley's got the escape.
All right, Hubley's no stranger to wrestling as well. McAllister trying to use everything, leverage, speed, hard-hitting shots, kicks, arm wrenches, everything that he learned there in Scotland.
With authority.
Highlander just ragdolling old Charlie Huble all across the North Pro ring, using that hard head. You notice when Highlander comes to the ring, he's announced in stone. How many stoners in a pound, do you know?
That's a good question. Is it 16 stone?
Well, how many? I mean, it's 12 stone, isn't it? I don't remember quite recall the correct amount of stone. But I'm also curious to the unique ways that certain performers here in North Pro Wrestling use to measure their weight. We have stones with Robbie. We have bags of white trash with Little Blay. I think maybe Charlie Huble should up his game with mullet hairs. Maybe coming to the ring with several 100,000 mullet hairs. Charlie Huble, that is a ratio I can get behind. Oh my God, Huble using the top rope disadvantage and choking out Rob McAllister. Dropping him on his throat. And dropping it in leg. See, Huble, like I said, I've said time and time again, you know, Huble may not always get the victory, but he certainly entertains while doing so in that ring, and will do everything to his advantage. Use every piece of that ring, the top rope, the middle rope, the bottom rope, every turnbuckle, and his compatriots in Legit outside. As we're about to see, I think, right here.
Oh, Nick Strong, they take turns too.
Well, Hollywood Cole and Nick Strong getting involved.
Big smiles from Legit. Robbie. Oh,
headbutt to the sternum.
When you're in the Highlands of Scotland, you get to fight. Telegraph the clothesline there.
Fans getting behind Rob McAllister.
Oh, backslide. Dangerous move when you're wearing a kilt. Oh, wow!
Hubley driving those knees right into the face of McAllister, proving that he himself is also someone to contend with. You can showboat, you can dance, you can yell I'm Robbie as much as you want, but Charlie Huble is going to shut you down with a couple knees to the face.
Oh, or a knee to the back. Trying to get back to a vertical base here. I asked our good friend Google, I think there's 14 pounds to a stone.
Oh, it's an impressive stone to pound ratio. What do you think Charlie's short for? You assume it's Charles, but a guy like Charlie Huble, I feel like it's got to have more weight than that. I feel like it's got to be,
Charleston?
A Charleston, perhaps. Perhaps say Charlington is what I believe it may be. If I get a chance to ask Charlie, I may someday.
Could it be a Charlemagne? Oh, he's up to the top rope. Oh! I think the crowd was telling him to watch the lights.
That's true, and he did. You can see he took a passing glance before he launched off the top rope there to make sure he wasn't going to connect with one, as he has done in the past. You know, missing there and then taking a shot from Robbie.
Robbie launched himself off there with authority. Oh, some axe handles.
He's driving Charlie Huble into the mat. Legit trying to get involved, but getting them off the apron. That might give Huble the advantage he needed to get the end of this match in his favor. Huble just forcing Robbie McAllister around the ring, getting him in position.
Oh, whipped across the corner.
Oh, Robbie coming at him like a battering ram, taking down All Legit in one fell swoop.
Putting it all on the line.
That's right. Coming at them with that force and that weight.
Unorthodox. Hubley wasn't expecting that.
You ever seen the Highland cattle, Chris? Skylanders called them that. Oh my God! Look at that, Legit use the leverage of the rope with the help of Legit to pin Rob McAllister to the mat and get an impressive victory for Charlie Huble. My God, what an upset here at North Pro Wrestling.